Hey guys, in today's video we're going to show you how to audit an item that doesn't exist in the system. So this is basically a new item you've never inputted into the system. So as you scan or type in that product, it's going to ask you to add a new model. So we're going to hit yes, and in this case it's going to open up the master item screen, and we're going to input in the specifics about that model. And over here we're going to input it in as a intermech. If that exists, it'll show up on the manufacturer drop down there. You can do a get suggested, and you can see here it's mapped over to printers. And then we're going to classify it properly. So in this case it's a thermal printer, and we will hit OK. Now if your system is set up to validate weights and dimensions, you'll get this pop-up. In this case, I'm going to fill them in. We're going to say this is a 10 by 12 by 10 inch printer and weighs about 18 pounds. If that's the case, then you're done. You're going to hit OK. And the next step is we're going to open up the audit screen and start auditing that specific item. Now you can see when we switch back to that tab, the model's already pre-filled in. You're going to have your UID. Now that's going to be your asset tracker, and you're going to scan in the serial number off the printer. Over here we're going to select it's a used printer, and we're going to place it on a specific pallet which will be used for its location. If you have any specific notes, you could copy paste them in. In this case we're going to flag this as a unique item just because it has some specific scratches, and if there's some unique factors, such as a printer or page counts, different details like that, you're probably going to want to flag it as a unique item, and this is going to give it a one-off SKU which will tie it directly to that serial. So there's not going to be a chance where the quantity is going to be added the next time I bring in a PM43A, even if I fill in the SKU affecting attributes identically. Flagging it as a unique item is essentially listing it by its serial. Now we're going to fill in the additional details here. We want to send this over to resale so it can be sold and pushed through the different multi-channel sales integrations. And this is going to be a step one of a two-part video. The step two, we're going to go over how to qualify this particular item, picture it and get it up for sale. Now for the page count, this had about 5,000 labels printed. Memory size not available. We're going to go through the other details. Out of 203 DPI, and it passed testing for R2. Now once this is complete, you're going to hit add, and over here I'm going to bring it in. We already received this item in apparently with that serial, but I will update the serial number and get it received in and print a label. So now that this is in and released to resale, this particular item is going to go over to your inventory items to qualify screen, waiting for someone on the merchandising side that's going to be able to give it a proper title, description, pictures, etc. So I'm going to stop this video, and you should watch step two on how to qualify a unique item.